Hello there, I'm honored to be here at Premier Physical Therapy, the home of two fantastic physical trainers and pioneers in golf-specific fitness and other sport fitness. They've worked with some NASCAR folks, they work with triathletes, they do a fantastic job in rehabilitation. They are the newest members of our Smart Golf Coach team. We're very honored to have them. We have a couple questions for Eric and Chris here today. There are a lot of people who are taking control of their own health and deciding to adopt some lifestyle changes. How do we start to make these changes? How do we eat? How do we exercise? Some of the concerns associated with that question or starting a program are, is it painful? Is it time-consuming? And is it expensive? These are things that people would like to know, and they'd also like to know, how would you prioritize such a program?
Well, Kirk, as you know, with pursuits such as health, wellness, fitness, weight loss, and golf, there is a strong tendency for people to want to adopt a quick fix approach because of time and budget constraints. And millions, if not billions of dollars in this country are spent every year on weight loss pills, fad diets, exercise gadgets that end up being clothing racks, and gimmicky golf swing aids that don't even work. And yet, our obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease rates continue to rise, and the average golf score continues to hover right around 100, with only 1% of women and 6% of men breaking a score of 80 on a regular basis. So obviously, the quick fix approach just does not work. But the good news is, with technology and the internet and websites such as smartgolfcoach.com, it is now time efficient, easy, painless, and inexpensive to get on a fact-based, holistic, multidisciplinary approach to the game of golf that addresses everything that you would want to address in the game of golf, including the swing itself, the nutritional component, the exercise component, and the mental game. So, how do we get started? Well, first of all, you need to take charge of your own health, wellness, fitness, nutrition, psychological well-being, and skill as a golfer, and join smartgolfcoach.com. Step number 2, if you're a beginning golfer or you're just getting started in golf-specific fitness, you may want to go to the exercise section of smartgolfcoach.com and take a look at the link for the PGA Fitness Trail Health and Wellness Guide, which is an excellent introductory guide to golf-specific fitness and nutrition. Step number 3, golfers of all abilities may want to consider going to the exercise section of smartgolfcoach.com and clicking on the link for our easy online physical assessment, which is a tool that will allow you to determine if you have any physical limitations that may be causing swing faults. Step number 4, for the beginner and or out of shape golfer, you may want to go to the exercise section of smartgolfcoach.com and take a look at the link for the 3 basic exercises that address the most common swing faults. And finally, step number 5, to get on a more comprehensive and advanced golf-specific training program, go to www.pptjax.com and click on our golf links. There you'll find all the resources you need to get on an advanced golf-specific fitness program, as well as correct physical limitations that may be contributing to swing faults. And as always, make sure you consult with your physician before beginning any exercise routine.
Why should people physically train for golf? You know, golf has been perceived as something that you could just go out and do.
Well, Kirk, there's a variety of reasons why you would want to train for the game of golf. One of the most obvious reasons is to gain an advantage. Golf is a game where just a slight advantage in any one area can make the difference between you finishing first or 20th. And if you improve your fitness level, you're going to improve your game. A well-conditioned body produces a more powerful and coordinated swing. Another reason you'd want to train for the game of golf would be to reduce physical limitations and optimize your swing pattern. If you increase your flexibility, you increase your club swing range. If you increase your strength, you're going to increase your club swing speed. And by training your core, your proprioception, your dynamic balance, your segmental coordination, you're going to increase your club swing power. A third reason to train for the game of golf is to improve the mental aspect of the game. By being more fit, you're going to avoid fatigue, and you're going to avoid distraction of physical limitations that may take your mind off the optimal swing pattern. And another reason to train for golf would be to improve your recovery time. If you have more fitness, you have less recovery time, which means more frequent rounds of golf. There are at least 50 swings, something like 8,000 yards of walking, 50 forward bending motions, and even 50 to 75 practice swings every round of golf. And you need to recover from that. The fitter you are, the easier it is and the faster it's going to be for you to recover from all of those stresses. A final and probably the most compelling reason to train for the game of golf is injury prevention. The repetitive nature of the golf swing and all the other movements involved with golf, such as teeing up the ball, expose the spine to shearing forces, torsional forces, lateral bending forces, all sorts of stresses and strains that can lead to injury. And back pain is extremely prevalent in the game of golf, both in amateur and professionals. By increasing your core strength, your flexibility, and your kinetic linking, you can attenuate those forces on your spine and you can prevent injury, which will lead to a greater longevity in the game.